Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome to SBR revision series for September 2021, and today we are going to cover IAS 41, which is agriculture. This topic, there has been changes to this in SBR. The change is very small. Before it was asked as a important standard, a main standard. Now it will not be asked as a main standard. You can say that it will not be included in your SBR, but because this was covered in your financial reporting, so it will be an assumed knowledge for your SBR. Okay, that's the reason we are doing IS 41. So, and this is also very small standard. So for agriculture, you have to know only three things. What is biological asset? What is agricultural produce? And the measurement. So a biological asset is a living plant or animal. Okay, remember, you don't have to give a definition in the exam, but sometimes you need the definition to identify whether it's an agriculture or what. Okay, so if they give you any living plant or animal, they will not write the word agriculture. They will write a plant or name of a plant or an animal. So you have to understand this comes under IS 41 agriculture. Okay, it is known as a biological asset. And what is agricultural produce? Agricultural produce is the harvested product of the entity's biological asset. You have harvested that. The biological asset is harvested. Okay, that's the difference between agricultural produce and biological asset. So the measurement. Okay, the measurement is, if it's a biological asset, how do you measure biological asset? How do you measure the plant, living plant or animal? Let's say a farmer, how does he measure his cows or cattle? So they are measured at fair value less estimated cost to sell. Okay, remember this topic. Usually they ask as a discussion question, but if they ask to measure, they will give you the amount. Okay, and this is very simple, not very complicated. So they will give you the fair value, they will give you the estimated cost to sell also. So what you have to do, just deduct the estimated cost to sell from the fair value, and that's the value. Okay, no choice, fair value less cost to sell only. Initially you measure it, that means for the first time. Next, at each reporting date, this biological asset has to be revalued to fair value less cost to sale only. But every year it will change, so you have to remeasure it every year. Okay, and then what about the agricultural produce? At the date of the harvest, the agricultural produce should be recognized. First of all, you have to recognize agricultural produce. Not, it will not be a biological asset anymore at the date of harvest. Remember it. It will be an agricultural produce. You have to recognize it as an agricultural produce from biological asset and measure it at fair value less estimated cost to sell. So you think that this agriculture is a very complicated? No, it's a very easy standard because everything is fair value less cost to sell. At the initial stage also, at the later stage also, and at the date of harvest also. So it's very easy to remember. Okay, should be recognized and measured at fair value less estimated cost to sell. It is then accounted for under IS2 inventory from the after the date of harvest. Remember, it will be treated as an inventory and which will be dealt under IS2. That means IS 41 will not apply anymore from after the date of harvest. Only this much you have to know about this standard. So that's it. And the next standard I'll be covering is IFRS 1. So we have finished all the IA standard. Now we'll be moving towards the IFRS standard, starting with IFRS 1, which is when you adopt the IFRS for the first time. So till then, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.